Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at something for the new year. This is the first video going out, so I thought it should be some kind of resolutions, some kind of goals for the channel, but also my hobby in general. So what better way to take accountability than put it into a video online for all to see and to hold me to it. So these are all hobby things, they're board game, they're miniatures, some of it might be figure stuff. This is all stuff I want to do this year, obviously with things hopefully returning back to normal, having more chance to travel and play at tournaments and events and stuff. We will get into that because that is a few on this list, but we'll start with number one, and that is to track my board game usages, who I play with, how many I win, all of that stuff, with an app like BG Stats. Now my hope here is just to see some of our favourite games, what we normally play. I'm not going to sort of pick games for the app, we're just going to play as usual. I'm going to keep track with it, see who's around maybe playing the most games with me, what kind of games, like what genre, the game in particular we play the most, which I win at the most, which might be important for some. I can't actually remember the last time I won a board game. It's not the winning that... it is the winner. 2022 is the year. I just think at the end of the year it'd be really cool to see all of that in like graphs and numbers. I do like the analytical side of things, so I just think it would be interesting. I know a lot of people do it. I'm in a few board game groups where people have been posting their results this year. So I think it would be really cool if I could keep that going for the whole year, and maybe we revisit it in a video later towards the end of the year. So that's number one. Number two is something I did for the first time ever last year, and it's visit Warhammer World and play a game there. I didn't get to play a game because obviously the situation currently, but I did get to shop, I got to look around, I got to experience it, which is just an incredible place. I want to go there for the day, maybe for my birthday in February. I can't actually film in there, so there's nothing I can show you guys, but I can run through the day what we did. And I think it's quite important on my list also that I get to play games like Middle-earth. But yeah, the plan is to go there, spend the day there, play a ton of Middle-earth games, just experience it, look around the stores, look around the museum type thing, visit the bar, which I've not been to, just get some food, just spend a day there and enjoy it. I think that is second on my list, but I do want to do that, and I think I'm going to plan to do that in February for my birthday. So fingers crossed everything stays as it is and it will be doable. Now number three is by far the biggest task on this list, and that is to create my own game. Now that could be a board game, it could be a miniatures game, it could be a role-playing game, it could be any type of game, but it is only going to be for personal use. So it's not going to be I want to design a game and get it out to you guys, although it depends what kind of game I create. It's just going to be for me. It's just a project that I think could be quite interesting to learn some game design and some of that stuff, and just to make a really fun game. There are games I wish, like, I've currently been watching Fate Zero. I think that would lend itself massively to a miniatures game. Obviously there's the different houses, different champions. It could be really interesting. So I might actually try and make that as my game, but it depends how long it's going to take. Obviously it's going to take a lot of effort from my side, but it would also make quite a cool video. So that is number three. Number four is another huge project, and it's one I think I'm going to tackle in February, hopefully, but that is build a 3D map. Now, if you're a miniature gamer, obviously all the terrain and stuff is 3D anyway, but if you play Heroclix, it's not, it's just a flat map. My aim is to build a Heroclix map. It's going to be a big task. I need to decide which map to build. I don't just want to build, I might end up building just a street, but I feel the giant buildings will block areas off. So in the comments, actually this is a good segue. I wanted to do a giveaway as well. So obviously it's 2022 now. The channel is doing quite well. I'm just hit 1.9k subscribers. I've just hit monetization, which is awesome. It means I can put more effort and time into these videos, which is always a good thing. So I wanted to thank you guys because there's been such great support recently. I wanted to do a giveaway. Obviously I've got a wide variety of followers, so people for Star Wars, people for Middle-earth, people for Heroclix, Pokemon, action figures. I kind of do like a load of random stuff on this channel, so the prize is going to be dependent on who wins. But everybody will be getting a set of these Click Sharks dice, which are like the dice for the channel. The Click Sharks was like a joke we made because we sort of traveled around playing in Heroclix tournaments. Obviously Street Sharks was big, it just sort of merged. Yeah, so we have got dice for that. So whoever wins will be getting a set of these, just to show it's a gift from me, to show it's a gift from the channel. And they are quite unique. So obviously the question has got to be broad to appeal to everyone. So I'm going to say, what is your favorite area in whichever of these miniature games you're into? So if it's Heroclix and you pick a really cool area, I am actually going to make that into a 3D map. So there is a slightly bigger bonus for the Heroclix players, but if it's Star Wars, maybe it's Tatooine. If it's Middle Earth, maybe it's Rohan. Let me know your favorite area and why in the comments below, and I will pick a winner maybe towards the end of January. I'll contact them after that. I've got a email in the description, so I'll comment and then get your contact details, and we can take it from there, and I will send you some goodies to celebrate the new year. Back on track though, a 3D Heroclix map. It's going to be a big project, but it's something that I hope I can maybe take to some events or some friendlier events, maybe not tournaments, but just to show off for people to play on, just have a big event with it. It could be quite cool. And again, that could make quite a cool video. So that's my aim for Heroclix. In terms of Middle Earth, I want to build Balin's tomb. So again, very similar. It's going to be a big project. It's going to be something that takes a lot of time, a lot of skill, which I might struggle with. I haven't really built anything like this before, so these are both going to be huge projects for me. And again, I think they're going to make great videos, and hopefully some of you guys can learn something from it. I'll learn something from it. Yeah, I'm just really looking forward to doing it. It's not going to be huge, obviously, Balin's tomb, so it's not going to be the regular size map. But yeah, it's just going to be a lot of fun for scenarios, and maybe something I can use for D&D as well. So really looking forward to trying that as well. I have seen a few videos online of people doing it, so I may use some of that in mine. But yeah, very excited to try it. I'm also going to pick up the Games Workshop pillars and doors and shafts and wells and all that stuff to make it look a little more authentic. But that is my big Middle Earth plan for this year. Next up, I've gone for traveling. So obviously the last couple of years, it's not really been doable. I've not wanted to travel in the height of everything going on. So my aim is to travel to 5 tournaments this year. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. Obviously I've got to plan whole weekends away normally. There's not normally tournaments in my area. I have to travel an hour, 2 hours to get to them. So it will be quite interesting. I think it should be doable. I was going to say a tournament for each game I play, but obviously I travel to a lot more Heroclix stuff. I'm still very new into Middle Earth and Star Wars, so there'll be stuff probably further down the year. Obviously Middle Earth is a little harder to get into. I would love to play at Warhammer World, but like I was just saying, it's a little more difficult to do, a little more, I've got to be quick on the trigger and get a ticket when they're available, but we shall see. It might be doable. That would be perfect to tick 2 off my list. But yeah, basically I just want to travel. I want to play a ton of games with a ton of new people and just enjoy this year. Obviously the last 2 have been kind of difficult, so fingers crossed we can do that this year. My next one, again, it doesn't seem like a big thing, but I can't see this happening. I want to finish all of my Middle Earth pile of shame, all of my painting for that. The problem is I paint for myself, I paint for my brother and my friend. They both love the game, but neither of them are interested in the hobby side and the painting and the creating, which I get. It can be a little too much at times, especially with all these figures, but I want to try and finish everyone's models, all the terrain, so we've just got a ton of armies that I can use, because I do want to do some narrative plays and storyline stuff for you guys, but I would love to have them all finished before that, so it's all looking nice. Well, it's all looking tabletop ready at least. So that's my aim. I want to try and do that earlier in the year, so like I say, I can do those videos in the latter. This next one again is to sort of expand after these last couple of years and try and get out and do more, and it's play 5 miniature games. Now I own Heroclix, I own Middle Earth, Star Wars and Walking Dead. So I can do 4 of those at home. I can get some friends around and do those, maybe even invite some new friends around to try them. So 4 of them are easy, but the 5th one, I'm gonna have to venture out. I'm gonna have to speak to people at game stores, get them to maybe test a game with me, which I think is a good thing. It's making me get out more, it's making me explore more games, which is always good. And it might be that I pick up a new miniature game. I was gonna put that on this list, but I don't think starting a new game and buying new stuff should be a goal. It's probably gonna happen, but I'm not gonna set out to do it. And these last 2, similar to the giveaway, are just stuff I wanna do because. So this one is to gift a model. Now I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this or when it's gonna come up, but I don't know, maybe if I'm playing a game against someone and they say, I really want this model, or we get talking, and they say they've missed this or they want this. I'm only gonna do it once because I don't have the money to keep doing it. But I am just gonna, after the game, after the tournament, go pick up the model and give them it. It's a small thing, but I think it's quite a nice thing. Maybe other people could do for other people. It's something that I hope if I did for them, they would do to someone else, and it just keeps going. And it's just passing on positivity. There's no reason not to do this one. And I just think it should be something cool. Maybe it'll be someone I know a little more in like Heroclix. But yeah, that's a little wholesome for my taste. But yeah, that's the aim. I think it should be cool. And finally, this is one I've wanted to do for a while. It's exchange models with other players. So basically, I would take my friend's model, he would take mine, and we'd paint each other's, then return them. I just think it would be really cool to have different painters and different friends have their models in my army. I would absolutely love that, just to have the mix, just to have, it's sort of like a cool connection to have. Any of you guys, if you're painters here online and you want to get in on it as well, I would love to include some of your models in our games. I would love to send you some of mine out if you're interested. I mean, then the thing is that I'm not a great painter. I would obviously try as hard as I could, but I think it's just cool having other people's models anyway. It's having a part of their army, having a part of their talent, their hobby. It's just, yeah, I just kind of like that concept. So it's something I'm going to be doing more this year. But that is the list. It's quite a long list. It's going to be quite a difficult one to do. They are challenges, they are goals, so it is going to be tough. Some of it I'm going to have to push myself a little more to do, which I think is a good thing and is the point of these. Like I said, if you want to enter the giveaway, let me know your favourite place or area from your favourite franchise, and I'll pick a winner towards the end of January. Thank you so much if you've made it to this point. That's all I've got for this video. I will catch you in the next one.